Hey everybody, Goosebumps for Dummies here, and today I am tired. I just woke up, dead serious, and here we are with some breaking news in the Goosebumps world for a new Goosebumps frickin' video game. Now, it isn't new news that we're getting another video game. We've been waiting for about maybe 2 years now for an announcement revolving around the Terror Tower video game that we have been slightly promised, I guess. It's not coming. Let me just tell you right now. We can just extinguish all hope of that, but we did get a different game announced, and it comes out August 29th this year. So yeah, only like a few months away, so that's crazy. That is very soon. And the game is called Terror in Little Creek, with Goosebumps as the main headline. Yeah, this game absolutely came out of nowhere. There's been no teasers, no hints, no nothing. It just came out this morning, basically, out of someone's ass. That ass being Game Mill Entertainment, which, if you know anything about Goosebumps video games, they made the wonderful, and I mean wonderful, Goosebumps game, which I highly liked. But it's not been the same art style, which is a little disappointing, but I wasn't expecting it to, because obviously they can't just make the same game again, just with characters and monsters. They are doing a 3D adventure game, so it's going to act similar to that one, and you're going to be solving mysteries, kind of like Scooby-Doo, revolving around certain Goosebumps creatures, locations, and generally stories. The stories in question that I have garnered, just from what we've seen in the trailer, are definitely going to be Girl Cried Monster, Phantom of the Auditorium, and Return of the Mummy. I will be linking the trailer in the description below, and you should highly check it out, obviously, because it gives you a lot more information. You get to see the game for itself. But it's 3D. There's a main character who's a girl with red curly hair. She wears glasses. That's really all I can say. I don't recognize her from any Goosebumps book. She could be from one of the stories that we have garnered here. But either way, from what it seems, we're adapting those free stories and we're following this main girl character. And this is apparently an original story, even though it is taking, obviously, pre-existing stories, but it's making a new story out of them, kind of like the Goosebumps movies. And yeah, this might be fun. I don't know if they're going to do the little book mechanic from the movies, but we'll have to wait and see. I doubt they will. I think they're just going to exist in that town. And I don't know why it's called Terror in Little Creek. I mean, obviously the town's gonna be called that, but it's just a strange name in my opinion. But either way, it works. And there's also a really weird mechanic of magic and boat riding. So, two mechanics. Yeah, you can ride a boat around, which makes sense for a town called Little Creek. And I'm wondering if maybe there will be some aquatic enemies just because of that. That would be really cool to see. Maybe Creep from the Deep. We have some zombie pirates. Spoiler alert for that book, sorry. As well as magic. I don't know what it relates to in particular for Goosebumps, because trust me, there's a lot of books that have something to do with magic. The most clear and cut one might be Careful What You Wish For, because that's the earliest magic-themed book. But even then, it's like, there's no magic spell book in that book. So we don't quite know. But either way, really cool. The only thing I could relate the magic spell we see cast in the trailer to is an Are You Afraid the Dark book called Tale of the Pulsating Gay, which kind of acts similarly without the magic book, the same with the wall kind of opening up. Maybe that's a reference to the other Kids Horror franchise, I'm not quite sure. But either way, we'll just have to wait and see. And now, I'm going to read blurbs and descriptions, so here we go.
Goosebumps, Terror in Little Creek. What an inspired name. It is going to be developed by PHL Collective and published by Game Mill Entertainment. And like I said, it releases August 29th, 2025, which is this year. Woo! Enter the chilling world of Goosebumps in Goosebumps, Terror in Little Creek. Unravel eerie mysteries, confront sinister monster, and navigate haunted locations inspired by R.L. Stine's legendary books, all while experiencing the Goosebumps signature blend of spooky adventure and playful twists. Here we are told that we are going to be playing Sloane Spencer, which is the girl we keep seeing in the trailer. We're going to solve puzzles, evade creatures, and uncover its dark secrets lurking in the shadows, all experience the Goosebumps signature blend, yada 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 yada. Here's the interesting bits. Original Goosebumps story. Experience a brand new Goosebumps mystery crafted exclusively for the game. Encounter fresh terrors inspired by the book series while uncovering the unsettling truths hidden within the town of Little Creek. Here it tells us what our locations will be that we will be traversing, such as the abandoned theaters, dark libraries, and, well, it doesn't say here, but a tomb. There's also this image of the theater confirming it is about Phantom of the Auditorium. This will be a stealth and puzzle game, so it's going to have both of those, and that's pretty interesting, as well as original-ish monsters. They're currently based off already existing Goosebumps monsters, most specifically Girl Cried Monster Phantom, and Prince Carew probably for the Mummy, but they're apparently original, so we'll have to wait and see on that. And there's gonna be multiple endings, which I'll read right here. Your choices shape the fate of Sloane and her friends. Can you unearth the full truth behind Little Creek's horrors, or will the town's mysteries consume you? I love the idea of multiple endings, and it'll probably make way for some pretty cool achievements and cutscenes.
Expect a $30 price tag on this, not even multiplayer game, it is actually single player, which I prefer because I have no friends, and I don't think if it was one of those public server things, it would garner many people because it's a Goosebumps game. So yeah, it's single player. And like I said, $30, expect something around that. That's horrid pricing, but truthfully, it's probably gonna be around that much just because, you know, it's a small indie studio. And if y'all know anything about that tonight, it has some damn horrible prices. For additional information where you can actually buy this game, I'll have links in the description for their pages on their respective sites. But you can get this on PS5 and Nintendo Switch. I don't know if it's 1 or 2 because there's 2 now. Xbox Series X, as well as Steam. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one, and I'll update you guys if there's more info that comes out. Bye.